Hey everyone. Sorry I haven't been on in a couple of weeks. I got a cold last weekend, nothing too bad, but just enough. I'm like, I think I needed to take the weekend and just rest. So feeling all better now, which is wonderful. We're already today, 1st of March, February, boom, done. It's like crazy month. I found like February was just like really quick this year. So hopefully your March is off to a good start. Feels like, for me, it feels like there's this intensity for sure, right? I'm feeling that for sure. So it just felt called to work with a deck considering that intensity that I haven't actually worked with in a really long time, but I do remember really, really enjoying it. It's called The Secret Language of Light. So coming into March, I think of more spring, more light. I was noticing that we're getting a little more daylight here in the evenings, especially. I'm noticing it, which I'm absolutely loving. So it kind of made me really want to connect with this deck, this Oracle deck. So it's by Denise Jarvie, and it's called, Secret Language of Light, Transmissions from Your Soul. So I'm really curious to see if, considering we're moving into March, I'm feeling that intense energy for sure. Spring energy coming with the equinox. So, is there any messages, considering all of this, that would be helpful for us today? So, I'm going to set that intention that any helpful messages come through for everyone who's present for this card reading. And then we'll just give it a shuffle and really focusing on useful information coming into this new month, spring coming and starting, feeling that light energy. Just gonna wait. Oh, there we go. That's the one. So 21, Soul Tree. Beautiful card, beautiful card. So I'm just gonna show it to you there. Get a really good look at it. So I'm seeing obviously that tree connected to, for me, it feels like rooted into the earth. That's what I'm kind of feeling there. And then I'm seeing that higher energy there transmitting down. And I see the wings in the background too. So thinking in that golden sphere behind. So I'm feeling that, it's interesting considering the springtime, right? With the tree and nature. And we're connecting. I feel that connection to soul energy when I look at that card for sure. So let's take a look with the booklet, go a little bit deeper here. I'm very intrigued, that's for sure. I absolutely love trees. That's like one of my favorite things. I guess you could just say my favorite things in like life is our trees. I just absolutely love trees. So I love that we picked this one today. So it says trees are filled with wisdom. Interesting. Okay, so you're becoming more connected to nature. Trees are great holders of wisdom and knowledge. Next time you are near a tree, try asking it what it would like you to know and listen with an open heart for an inspired response. Oh, that's really interesting. So, especially with spring coming, and I was noticing for us here, it's very, very cold here today still. But I was looking ahead to the end of the week. It's warming up way and well above zero. And I'm like very excited about, I'm going to get out, do a walk. Because we're very fortunate. We have a lot of trees very close to us, forest really close to us. So just go for a nice walk out there. So I'm really feeling that pull after reading this, and then taking that time, mindful time with the tree, with that open heart, connect to the heart energy first, and then asking the tree, whatever tree you're drawn to, if there's any knowledge or wisdom that you need to know, and then listening for that inspired response. The same life force that animates you also flows through trees, of course, right? We're all in this together. Now imagine the trees are physical manifestations of angels. Their divine essence flows deep into trees, as angels are far reaching in their abilities to help, care, and create. Oh, that's really interesting. So thinking back to the card with the angel wings and behind, the trees might be one way of grounding that really divine wisdom down. And when you with that open heart, connect with the tree, right? Because it's right here, physically here, like you are. That might be a way to pull some of that knowledge to you. That's really interesting. Um, Trees like angels see and feel without judgment, always emitting an eternal stream of love. Allow angelic tree energy to flow through you, sending roots deep into the ground, forming a solid foundation that enables you to reach higher and deeper into the light and soul of you. So that's one of the techniques I love using when I'm working with a yoga practice. Like absolutely love tree pose. Probably because I'm loving trees so much in general, right? So that makes sense. But I think I'm also a person that really craves that grounding energy. And just for me, visualizing when I'm in, especially in a pose like tree, or even just standing like on the ground, if visualizing that rooted energy down into the earth, like literally visualizing roots growing out of my feet down into the earth, I find that very stabilizing and calming. So very interesting. Says from this vantage point, you can sculpt your ideas and dreams to be planted upon the earth for you to enjoy through your physical senses. So if you're in a place where you're trying to pull in that deep, deep wisdom, that might be a really grounded way to do that, is with maybe out in nature, of course, maybe touching a tree, and then maybe taking that step further, visualizing yourself as a tree, right? Rooting down into the earth. And then with that open heart, opening up to any messages, or maybe if you have a question that you're like pondering knowledge or wisdom about, posing that question in that state, and then listening for that guided response would be a really good strategy. So I love that. So yeah, very interesting considering we're into March. We're into the that spring equinox is around the corner. I've been having that calling to kind of get out into nature more, because with the really extreme cold that we've had the last few months, I haven't been doing that as much as I normally would love to. So that's a really great reminder today, and realizing that there's like value in that connection, right? Putting you in a place where you're probably a lot more open and able to ground in that really important knowledge and wisdom. All right. Well, hopefully you enjoyed that. I'm really hoping it's warm or warming up where you are as well, so that you'll be able to get out into nature a little bit more and make that those deep grounded connections, especially with the trees, connecting, using those trees to connect to our soul on that deep, deep level. All right. Take care. Bye.